was I gonna
Isn't that
say?
as weird as a child on a leash?
You know I wrote a song called Child on a Leash.
No, I don't.
Well, I want to.
Hi everyone, I'm Jan.
And I'm Andrew Barret Cox.
And welcome back to
The
Witching Hour! Woo! Where we talk about all things Dragula,
Halloween!
politics.
What?
Just wanted to catch you off guard. Witchcraft
and Alternative Drag. Okay, so we started off this episode with the Boulet brothers not doing a film homage, but rather sort of a Dracula homage, this sort of bloodthirsty thing that they were doing that reminded me of Elizabeth Bathory, who was this Hungarian serial killer who used to bathe in the blood of virgins, and she killed hundreds of young women, and
Is this a true story?
this is real.
This is real, bitch.
They called her Countess Dracula because we obviously know Count Dracula.
Oh, yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Do you know who wrote Dracula?
I think it was R.L. Stein, right?
It was Bram Stoker.
Weird. Oh no, I'm sorry, I was getting confused. It's E.B.B. Wet.
The what?
The one with the pig? Spider?
White?
E.B. White?
Oh my god, Charlotte's Web? Dracula was actually based on Vlad the Impaler, or Vlad Depeche, and he...
Another... or... Vladikov! Yeah.
Oh, that late afternoon and far
into the night.
And Vlad used to, I forget what army was coming to fight him. Which one?
It was Butter Side Down was coming to fight him.
I know.
We haven't even started the episode!
And as for those who like their Rotterdam, we'll go to war and run them out of town.
I love that Andrew is the dramaturg of this entire production. And no, but you are. You love Halloween.
I do. One of them's in the tub, and the other one's sitting there filing her nails, and there's a man who's drugged.
And then they get in front and they go...
And all the bees come out.
Oh, could we call it the morgue?
Oh! So they're back in the morgue. And so Maxie says...
She says, girl, I don't know. Maxie explains to the group that Violencia did not end up going through with the extermination. And a lot of the girls are kind of upset about this. I would have literally done what Madeline Hatter said to take 2 shots of tequila and get into it. That's exactly what I would have done. I would have taken 3.
The Boulet brothers get on the screen and say, we're gonna do a vampire queen look.
And can we talk about these looks right now? Is it Rocky Horror inspired? Like with the lips?
Yeah, they
No,
do
they
kind
look
of
like
look like
lips.
bloody lips.
So if you had to do a vampire look for this challenge,
Yeah.
what would yours be? What would it be inspired by?
I didn't think about this. Did you?
No. I'm just putting you on the spot.
I think I would just dress as Santino Rice, but have fangs. And then my burlesque would be me going out on the stage and just going, my posse's on fire, Rube. And then bleeding.
I don't know, when I was 7 or 8, I did a vampire look for Halloween, and But on top of preparing a vampire burlesque performance, they also need to incorporate a fan from Dirt Squirrel into their...
That's nuts.
Oh, I thought I said it wrong. Is it Dirty Squirrel or Dirt
Squirrel.
Okay.
Now, what do you know about burlesque, Jan?
I like Hollow's definition, which is just feeling like you are the sexiest thing on the
Which you've
planet.
been doing for a long time.
Me?
Yeah.
I was a sexy baby.
You were close.
The thing about burlesque is it can be a wide variety of things, just like drag.
Right, exactly. And, you know, I mean, it could be anywhere from sexy to comedic to a movie with Christina Aguilera and Cher.
I want you to throw up everything but your memories. So we see the Boulet brothers, and we're, filming up their legs. We see this, lovely shaven, muscular leg out the sides.
It's showing a little skin.
I don't know who makes our headpieces, but brava. I mean, I love these beads that are hanging, and the sort of tarantula legs that are going out to the back. And we have some cool judges. This episode.
Yes, we do. Fifi O'Hara!
The first judge that we have this week is Bonnie Aarons, who recently starred in The Nun and other amazing horror movies, Drag Me to Hell. This is amazing. I love that they're getting actual horror actors and actresses and people in the horror film industry to come judge this competition, because that's what this is about.
And then we're introduced to our next guest judge. It's none other than
None other.
Yeah, then... It's Amanda Lepore, New York City nightlife sensation, artist,
soft talker,
and red lipstick wearer. Like, Amanda looks so good.
Amanda always looks good.
And so after we're introduced to our guest judges, we have the floor show.
Madeline forgets to bring out a fan.
I love Madeline's makeup here. I love the hair. I think that the braid is a cool touch. Madeline is like straight up like basically naked with a cincher on, but she takes this sponge and starts rubbing her body with it, and blood is pouring out of it. She's really selling it. I'm actually really like, okay, Madeline, go off.
The look sort of reminds me of Buffalo Bill from Silence of the Lambs. It's very skin suit meets vampire.
Cool.
Yeah, Maxi Glamour is a burlesque performer. I don't really get vampire from it though.
I don't know if the blue makeup for Maxi is serving a really strong purpose in this challenge, because I'm getting the same thing that I got last week.
Me
While
too.
it is really, really stunning, I'm also like, how does this differentiate you from what you did last week? Maxi really, really laid into that Matador moment and put fabric onto the fan to kind of go like woo 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 woo.
So the bowl would go woo woo woo.
Yeah, but the plus is that Maxi, I definitely think, had one of the strongest performances because of how experienced they are in burlesque. So props to you, bitch.
Props to you, mama.
Okay, you know what? I'm not your mama.
I also wish I had Maxi's legs. Fucking Landon Cider. Okay, Landon is paying homage to his Mexican culture.
The bottle that says fuck your wall, absolutely incredible. And then the trumpet.
The trumpet fan is so brilliant. The Boulet brothers are right in saying that the trumpet fan is the most creative and brilliant use of the fan.
And as Lou Vega in Mambo No. 5 once said, the trumpet!
Landon pulled a burrito out of his underwear.
No! No!
Yeah.
Upside down crosses, not only on the garters, but also a rhinestone upside down cross to kind of outline his abs, but it also has a message. And that, I think, is really, really great.
Yes! Priscilla Chambers is bringing us Nosferatu from 1922 down. It is giving me the...
This is 1922!
Is that really the thing?
Yes.
Oh my god. I also love that Priscilla has fangs on her under area. Priscilla pulled off the perfect combination of bat and vampire. Because bats actually have their fangs here. Over time, Nosferatu, I believe, has his fangs here, and over time they've spread out to be...
Next up is Yovska. I think that this is really funny. I like it.
You do?
When I first saw Yovska come out with those like oversized, ridiculous knockers and the ridiculous ass, I was like, this is funny. I like wish that more happened throughout the performance.
Right. And
that's...
Yovska didn't have fangs. Yeah, it didn't come across as vampire. It came across as another Yovska creation, which is amazing, but it didn't fit into this category.
One thing that I think is so fucking hysterical is this bowler hat with a feather coming out of it. So here's the thing about St. Lucia. I'm noticing that she's wearing the flowers
I noticed that too, the maroon
from the
flowers.
last challenge, which I was like a little disappointed about. I like that she used them in a different way, but it's
Tell me
kind
I'm
of
the gay icon.
Yeah.
I don't know, I just said that. The contacts are cool. It reminds me of sort of a, Midwestern style vampire. Yeah.
But I wasn't really getting vampire from it.
Unfortunately. Dolly is giving me like anemic, bloodthirsty vampire. Resident Evil, infected vampire, and I love it. It's very House of Black.
House of Black moment.
under eyes,
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And you can tell she made this,
Right.
which is even cooler.
Yeah, it's a beautiful cape. I love the shoe that goes with it. It's like applique beaded breast situation going up into the neck collar. It's all creepy, and like I get vampire from this. We have Louisiana Purchase.
I agree with Bonnie that I wasn't really getting a lot of evil.
I do love and appreciate Louisiana's take on this, and I love that she comes at it at a different angle than everybody else in the competition. It's quite refreshing, but also at the same time, I want to be able to see that really dark, I want to see horror.
Me too.
And I don't get that from Louisiana yet. And the performance was great. She's an amazing burlesque dancer, performer.
On her back,
Yeah.
legs up in the air.
They tell her to really take it to the next level. And
Yes.
they want bigger makeup. They want to drag it up. She has all the tools in terms
They
of
want her to
performance.
drag up her life. Actually, I think I'm gonna take the lower harmony on that one.
Yeah. Drag.
Try the higher one.
Yeah.
Drag up your life. Hollow Eve. Hollow looks so incredible. Hollow literally has needles going through her forehead with bugs on them. Worms biting her face, actually biting her face. The hair looks literally like Oscar from Oscar
It
the
does.
Grouch. Pulls the needles out of their forehead. Blood is all over their face, and I'm assuming pulls some worms off that have been biting their face, and then takes the blood and is eating the blood. Hold on, ready? Bugs everywhere. Takes the bug out. Isn't that?
No! Like, it's shocking. Live bugs crawling around somebody's face, ripping needles out of your scalp.
That's fierce.
That's wild! Eva's was a little confusing to me, I guess. I wasn't really sure what the inspiration was.
Yeah.
In the morgue, said that she was gonna show off her chest hair, and bitch, I want to see the forest for the trees, okay? I know that she has a lot going on underneath there. I would like to see it.
Yeah.
And I feel like we didn't get that. I
You love
love
a bear? I'm a
I,
big old bear.
I'm a big old bear.
in terms of the look, I kind of just wish that it was more of a stronger concept. I don't know.
Take a risk.
The one thing I did love was kind of like the Saturday night in the sunshine, and then like took the blood and then just like poured it all over herself. Like that was funny to me. And the tops for this week are
Landon.
Hollow.
And I believe Louisiana is in the tops.
Yeah.
And unfortunately in the bottom this week is St. Lucia and Yovska.
And Madeline.
Because Madeline forgot the fan.
Yeah.
I thought both, I was like, oh, whoever wins, I'm cool with.
It can go either way.
Yeah.
I thought it could have been a double win. The winner of this week's floor show is Landon Cider. Boo, 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 boo.
And then in the bottom we had St. Lucia and Yovska, and the extermination this week included drinking cow's blood and eating other parts of a cow.
Cow, stunning!
Like this for me, like, is disgusting and gross. But I would have imagined that it was a lovely margarita and a burrito.
St. Lucia is like, yeah, we have to drink cow's blood and eat the cow parts. And Landon's like, what? And Dolly's like, oh my god. Cuts away to Hollow, and they're just like eating chips. I think it's like Cheetos, just being like, I do this every week. Like, cannot be bothered.
I love it. So then St. Lucia and Yovska go to this creepy ass table.
It's just like covered in Halloween decorations.
And then they're both just like, I'm so full. And they're like laying down on the table. My favorite part about the end of this extermination is that the like creepy noise that's like stabbing
we forgot this.
Lucia sounds like Madame LaQueer saying, ew! Alrighty, everybody, thank you so much for tuning into another episode of The Witching Hour.
If you've got thoughts, favorites, who you're rooting for, or even just ideas on what we should be wearing next week, leave it below in the comments.
Yes, absolutely. And y'all, you can follow us on Instagram or see us in person, whatever you want to do. My handle is JansportNYC.
And mine's at Andrew Barret Cox.
Yes, and we're so excited. Not only can you see us weekly in New York City, but you can also see us in Boston on Halloween!
Samhain! We're going to be performing with the Boulet brothers, Trixie and Katya. other amazing drag artists, and it's going to be a goddamn blast.
Yeah, absolutely. So everybody, we will see you with the next video where we review episode 3 of season 3 of Dragula. My name's Jan.
I'm Andrew, Barret Cox.
And we'll see you soon. Bye.
And if you want to see us perform live with the Boulet brothers, Trixie and Katya, the top 4 of Dragula Season 3, and other incredible artists, get your tickets now to Dragathon, the Boulet brothers Halloween Nights Spooktacular in Boston.
Can you just, for me in this look, just go, haunted house?
Yeah. Haunted house! I just came back from one. Temper tantrums.
Because Ellen doesn't have temper tantrums.